Hello, kind King George, and I trust you all had a glorious weekend full of sunshine and time outdoors. That said, please remember to stay connected with your own families as everyone in our community is hoping that the COVID lockdown will soon be lifted. But that means we all need to keep doing our part. All right, folks, let's get started. And we are going to respectfully acknowledge that the land on which we live and learn daily is the treaty and the traditional territory of the Michi-Sagi Nishnabeg, also known as the Mississauga First Nation. We are grateful for our relationship with the First Nations of this territory, for their care for and teachings about the land, the water, and all our relations. We are the people of the Williams Treaty, and we continue our journey to strengthen our understanding of the treaty relationship and of how to move forward together in a good way. And as we do this, let's think about what we are grateful for in this territory and on this territory. I know I'm really thankful lately for everything green, the trees, the grass, the new growth, the little buds that are just bursting at the moment, and I hope you too can take a moment to think about what you are grateful for. As you know, throughout the month of May, I've been asking our students and staff members and families to please help me in collecting various memories that mean something to you related to your time at King George or King George North. I've already received some amazing messages of memories, and I hope that these will keep coming. But this week, I ask you to see if you can please send me a favorite King George photo that your family member may have captured over the years. Perhaps it was something from a school concert, or a field trip, or the winter fair. Really, any photo memory goes, and I just want to add your picture to something very special that I am working on and trying to put together for the end of the year. So please encourage your parents or maybe a sibling to share a photo, and if you haven't already done so, please send a message to me saying, "My child remembers when," or "My child will never forget when," or you can send your own message with your special memory. I look forward to capturing these and sharing them back with you at the end of June. And anyone, by the way, who sends in a photo or a memory, anyone is going to have their name entered into a draw to win some vintage King George athletic wear. That's right. We are excited to share our sports jerseys with our community, as these are soon going to become collector items. All right, well, as you know, the sun is shining more often these days and the weather is much warmer. And I know you might be tempted to drift away from your schoolwork, but now, more than ever, it is time to demonstrate how responsible you are. We need you to collaborate with your educators and your peers, and to also make sure that you do your independent tasks and that you submit all of your work. You know the importance of education and attending school, whether you're in kindergarten or grade 6. So as often as you can, please, hopefully every day, between now and the end of June, we want to see you online. We are here to help you be successful, but your job is to show up and to work with our educators. You've been doing a great job. Please keep the momentum going. Last week, I talked to you a little bit about humility as an area of focus, but this month we're also focusing on fairness and collaboration. So let's highlight fairness right now, which means treating people in a manner that is right and that is reasonable. And I believe you all know the difference between right and wrong. And I hope you will consider how you are treating those in your home in a fair manner. What about how you're treating people online? I know you can do this. And speaking of fairness, Monday, today, is actually International Day Against Homophobia, Transphobia, and Biphobia. So let's remember, treat everyone inclusively and with dignity as part of showing how fair and how kind we are. And now, before we end, let's get to this week's birthdays. So please join me in wishing Quinn and Reese fantastic birthdays this week, full of fun and family time. Okay, everyone, this ends this week's announcements. But before we go, please remember, Wednesday, once again, every Wednesday this month, we want to see you in your school spirit wear and your school colors. Until then, respect yourselves, your families, your educators, and all the essential workers, some of whom live in your homes and who are working very bravely every day to help keep our community safe. Let's all do our part. Have a great 5th week ahead of distance learning with King George North.